Um, my name is Islam. I'm one of the community members. I was asked to speak about the community perspective today as one of the members of the community, knowing that I'm certainly not the best one to talk about the masjid and the numerous activities it presents, but when the masjid opened its doors, and I found out about it almost 2.5 years ago, corrected by Mehdi, 3 years ago, I said to myself, I will try this masjid, and again, as thankful as I can be, I found a community that I can relate to with my family. Allah said, and patiently stick with those who call upon their Lord, morning and evening, seeking His pleasure. And do not let your eyes look beyond them, desiring the luxuries of this worldly life. And do not obey those whose hearts we have made heedless of our remembrance, who follow only their desires and whose state is totally lost. Allah orders the Prophet ﷺ to stick around the believers who correctly worship Allah. Let that sink in for a second. If that's the case, then why would you think you can be away from a Muslim community and still be doing well for yourself as a Muslim? At least that's what I said to myself. The Prophet ﷺ said, a wolf would eat the faraway sheep, the one that's away from the flock. As I grew up not so attached to the masjid in my early teens, then having learned later in life how important is it to be having a sense of community, to know that someone has got your back when you need to, as the Prophet ﷺ said, the believers in their mutual kindness, compassion, and sympathy are just like one body. When one of the organs suffer, the whole body responds to it with wakefulness and fever. Our kids that go to the masjid, those who don't go to an Islamic school, spend so many hours with people who are different than us, don't have the same beliefs or code of morals and ethics that we get from Islam, which absolutely influences their behavior and their personality that is currently being built and created. They need friends from the community to act as a support system and as a warm soil to cultivate the character you want to build for them. I've seen all that in this masjid, and I'm very thankful for it. One of the reasons why I'm here today. And though we come from so many different backgrounds, we still feel the sense of community every time we get together. This is the place where the Prophet ﷺ taught his companions how to worship Allah. It is where he received messengers from different kingdoms. It is where he sent messengers to empires, and it is where he created a whole nation that started with only him and his wife, the mother of the believers, Khadija, and grew to become over 1 billion Muslims today. The masjid is the life center point for a Muslim. I am thankful for this masjid and the community that it gathered. And you know where the masjid is. Do not cut yourself from this beautiful feeling of being a part of a strong community that can provide you with emotional, religious, spiritual charge to your soul's battery that you will need to keep going in this challenging life. Thank you.